All right, so welcome to the latest installment of my quest to find a more perfect way to do poetic scansion remotely. I'm going to ask you to try doing this with Jamboard. Here's an example, and then I'll give you a couple of lines, and you can try this. You can try it at home before the next class. Now, there are two ways to do this, and one of them, the simplest way, is just to use the pen tool over here, which doesn't work as well for me because I've got clumsy fingers. But let's take a look at this first line. It says, "Qualis apes aestate noa per floweria rura." Now, first thing we want to do is look for elisions, where one word ends with a vowel sound, the next word starts with a vowel sound. As I look through this line, I'm not seeing that happening anywhere, right? The first word can also end with the letter M, and the next one starts with a vowel sound. We don't see that either. So no elisions. So we can just start looking for long syllables. And the long vowels, first of all, long by nature. And our text very helpfully has those marked for us, which is good. So all of these are going to be long. Next category, diphthongs. Two vowels that make one sound. So as we kind of look through this, AE, there's a diphthong in Latin. I, right? There are certain ones, AE. OE is another common one. EI can be a diphthong. AU, AE and AU are the most common. But I don't see any more. I see Noah per floweria. Now, don't be fooled by floweria. EA is not a diphthong in Latin, although it is in English. This is always going to be two distinct sounds. AE is a diphthong, EA is not. So we're not going to mess with that. Third category, vowels followed by two or more consonants. So let's see, qualis apes. Well, here is one, but it's already long because it's a diphthong. So that's taken care of. Noah pair. Look at the E in pair, followed by R, F, L. So it's got three consonants. That's got to be long, right? There we go. Floweria rura. Now this last syllable here, rura. I'm putting an X over that. That's always treated as long, whether it's long or short, because just by virtue of being the last syllable in the line. Okay, short syllables. Now, traditionally we use what's called the breve. It looks kind of like a little U thing. We can do that if you want. It's kind of hard for me to do. So if I were doing it this way, rather than do, oh, you see the eraser? Is that nice? If I were doing it this way, rather than doing the traditional symbol, just because it's so hard to make it look decent, I would just do something like this, like kind of just something that's clearly a smaller, different looking mark than you have for the long mark, right? You say these are too shorts. This E has got to be short. This O has got to be short. And we already saw this EA. Those have both got to be short. Now, if we do that, first of all, notice, look through the line. Nowhere where we have two or one short all by itself, unless it's the last syllable. Shorts always come in pairs in the first 5 feet. Yeah, those are all pairs. And we have 6 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 feet. So then we can just put our slashes in. When we have one consonant, normally we put the slash in front of the consonant. But if we have an ending here, ES is the ending, we put it after. But if it's on the wrong side of one consonant, that's not the end of the world. 2 consonants, we try to put it in between the two. Estate, no, there's an ending, no wa, pair. 2 longs, flow, reya, rura, and 6 feet. Okay, so that's how that line scans.